Welcome back, I'm some guy you've never heard of, and this is Europa Universalis 3, Defenders of Mecca, and defending we are. So, Austria attacked us, claiming that they wanted a piece of Abkhazia, and unfortunately Moscow was involved in that too. We did find that we're pretty effective against Moscow, but then once Austria got involved, it was kind of over. I was kind of surprised with how little money they were actually willing to let us get away with bribing them with. But of course, while I was at war with Austria and Moscow, Spain decided to attack us. We had an awesome early start to that war, invading and taking all of Spanish Greece, but then they finally got our troops over here. It turns out they had been dealing with our Balkan vassals before coming over and invading us. We depleted our manpower. They had a stack of an army of 42 over here. We threw 120 at them and chased them all the way down here and then around a few times in Syria here before finally destroying that army. So now some of our armies are still recovering from that. Oh, we only need 45,000 more right now. Good. 45,000. Oh, these two are depleted a bit. In the meantime, they had gotten an army to march along the top of Anatolia here. And currently we've got one over here that needs to be dealt with. And we just killed one off in Spanish Greece. Oh, and we've got one bottled up on Rhodes. Alright, you go up to Mus, you go up to Deir Azor. France is completely occupied by Austria right now. Interesting. Oh, neither of these has leaders. That's not good. Let's recruit some more generals. Alright, Army of Persia, you're getting a general. Alright, Army of Caucasia, you're getting a general. You guys will move against the Spanish army in Van. Good job. And you'll chase them to Armenia. Improvements in production technology. We will use caution. Alright, we recaptured Kozani. Go ahead and deal with the army on Corfu. Trebizond somehow has a claim on Athens. That's interesting. Alright, we defeated them again. Let's chase them to Sharazor. And let's build. Let's get a college in Medina, Mecca, Seir, Mocha. Alright, now we'll chase them back to Armenia. And back to Sharazor again. Alright, we converted the heretics of Diamentia. Now it wants us to conquer Sivas. Want us to attack the Ottomans again. Well, it's going to be a while before we're ready to do that. And why Sivas? Why not Ersarum? Alright, chase them back up to Armenia. And back down to Sharzor. And then back up to Armenia. And back down to Sharzor. And let's build some more colleges. In Diamyantina, and Aden, Hadrumat, Sana'a. Back to Armenia. And back down to Sharzor. This is getting really annoying and repetitive. Oh, they beat us, and well, race-wise they beat us, and now they're in Mosul. And now they're going to Badiat Sham, where we have destroyed them, finally. Okay, Army of Caucasia, you're going up to liberate Armenia. Army of Persia, you're going up to liberate Sinope. How are you doing down here? Alright, you're not doing great. You can go over to Negev. Spanish armies. We'll deal with the rebels in Janina. And then go reclaim Athens. Alright, Spain. It's 20% in our favor. You're still not willing to give up your claims. Alright, Athens is in our hands again. Good. Diplomatic insult from the Ottomans? No, we'll ease the tension. That's fine. Alright, let's bribe the defenders in Armenia. Alright, looks like the revolt in Kandar is over with. Go down to Adana. Oh, nope, they came back over the border there. Oh, there's a revolt in Janina. Okay, you go deal with that. Oh, and there's a Spanish fleet over there. Go get them. Alright, let's incite troop desertion in Rhodes. Alright, now let's fund some patriots there. And I'm out of spies for the moment. Okay. Go ahead and get a college in Najran, and Nijd, and Jabal Shamar, and Al-Hassa, and Qatar. Alright, we liberated Armenia. Excellent. Okay, go to Mus. Alright, let's fund more Patriots and roads. Oh, we failed. Oh well. Alright, I don't think we need to keep that army bottled up right now, so let's send the fleet out to at least, like, look at how Spain looks. Oh, there's the Spanish fleet. What do they got there? 92 ships. 16, 28, 18 to our 53, 23, 29. Alright, hopefully we can take them. Somehow we lost. Okay then. Oh, and we're at war with Kazan again. Lame. Alright, let's go deal with this tiny Spanish fleet over here. Oh, they're reinforcing up there. Alright, let's go take a look at things here. Alright, I see a little army there. Looks like they're training more troops in Catalonia. And of course, that army that I no longer had bottled up has moved into Antalya. Alright. Go up there. Well, they dropped another army on Corfu. Okay. Come to Judea. Alright, we'll start building a few more ships. And importantly, we'll get an admiral. Right now the ships need to get repaired. Oh, and there's a revolt in Athens. Okay, well, we're dealing with it. Alright, go and deal with the small army in Kozani. Oh, they're moving more troops into Greece. Alright, fleet, go deal with the fleet that's doing that. Alright, you move down to Adana. Alright. All of that land we took from Spain is now core. Excellent. Alright, and we defeated that fleet. Which is good. Looks like they've got another small one in the Gulf of Toronto. And the peasants are resisting westernization again. It's really been 10 years? Okay. Alright. Go into the port, get some repairs. Let's get a college in Bahrain. And Beni Yaz, and Kawasan, Bukhar, and Muscat. Still not ready to make peace yet, Spain. Local fortification expert discovered. No, he can stay home. Alright, you go deal with those folks in Albania. I ran up to Zeta. Let's ask Bohemia for access. They said yes, good. Alright, we dealt with that. How are my ships doing? Mostly repaired except for one flight. Okay. That's fine. Okay, go deal with those two boats. Good job. Alright, they took Antalya. Now they're going over to Smyrna. Alright, let's liberate Adana. Actually, you go to Karamon, you go liberate Adana. Benign neglect? Sure. Alright, College in Dhofar, Mara, and Niswa. So they've got a small army on Rhodes, and then one in Smyrna right now. Okay. Alright, we've liberated Adana. Okay, they're moving to attack me in Karamon. Okay then. Well, let's move these two armies together and let's go hit them in Hamid. Okay, let's go hit them in Smyrna. Oh no, a merchant was shipwrecked. Let's go hit them in Antalya. Alright, let's chase them to Smyrna. Oh cool, we're aware of Diego Garcia. Let's get a college insert. And Liwa, Al-Jwaf, Badiat Ashan, and Deir Azor. So how many do we produce now? 5.4. Cool. Kazan is offering peace. Sure, whatever, we'll accept that. Stop being so obstinate, Spain. Alright, chasing them to Antalya now. Oh, they liberated Corfu. Great. And we lost a battle in Janina. Great. Alright, you two go attack them in Janina. Yeah, we shouldn't press our luck over here anymore at the moment. Alright, you go over to Mus. You retreat towards Damascus. Merchants complain. No pain, no gain, I suppose. College in Basra and in Karbala. Alright, chase them up to Albania. Well, boundary dispute. Sure, we'll get a claim on Ajam. Who knows if we'll ever get a chance to press it? Alright. Chase them down to Janina. And then chase them up to Albania. And then chase them down to Janina. And then chase them up to Albania. And let's guess. Janina again? Yes. And then Albania again? Indeed. Oh, Munster is back. This war has lasted so long that we've made peace with one of the participants, and they've gotten back involved again. When did this war start? Does it stay on here? Yes, 1691. Wow. Yeah, I can't not at this point. Alright. No, I don't want to let them... It's not going to make it that much of a difference. Okay, go down to Alexander. Oh, they put them on a ship. Let's go attack this fleet then. Okay, let's go attack it again. Go attack it again. Right. Oh, we destroyed that army. Yay. Okay, go deal with the tiny one in Kozani. And you go deal with the rebels in Janina. Alright. Then you can go to the Bay of Alexandria. Get your extra ships. And you're gonna get the army of Arabia. Then you're gonna go attack those, the pair of ships in the Sea of Crete. Or the ships in the Aegean. Okay, regardless. Oh, Spain is offering us a white peace right now. Nice. You're not ready to renounce your claims, though. Alright, good to know. Oh crap, they're marching on Mus. Alright, you need to get out of Mus. Oh, you're about to get destroyed. Okay. Oh, they're not chasing you, though. Okay, so come down to Judea. Alright. Army of Arabia, you're going to Munster. Fleet, you're coming back towards home. Go to the Sea of the Aegean. Army of Africa, go retake Corfu. Alright, let's get a college in Iraqi Arab, and Mosul, Khuzestan, and Luristan, Hamadan. I know, we're not giving you a white piece this time. We gave you one of those before. And you decided to get involved again, so... yeah. You're not getting off that lightly. More troops in Athens. Go deal with them. this army in Negev move up to Gaza. Crap. They're dropping troops in Syria from the look of it. How big of an army? Too big of an army. Oh, they already have a decent-sized army there. Okay, great. And I'm getting serious over here. Great. Right, we reclaimed Corfu. Get back to Janina. Get back to Janina. Okay. They're gonna try to bottle us up on an island now. Great. Alright, my fleet's back. Good. Go to the Ionian Sea and then go to the Gulf of Taranto. There should be stable government. We'll accept the demands. That's fine this time. Okay, you get on the fleet. You go up to Kozani. Alright, I'm gonna drop you off in Syria. Alright, these two armies here are going to converge on the Spaniards in Beirut. We're going to the Gulf of Sirte. Oh, Brittany's involved again. Okay. Good to know. Alright, we won our battle in Beirut. Let's get a college in Shahrazor, and Azerbaijan, and Gilan. And they're running up to Aleppo, where they've got a handful of other troops already. Alright, let's go and risk this. Alright, we conquered Munster. Where are they running to? Hama? Okay. We'll follow to Hama. Hopefully they don't move that army down from us. We're cooked if they do. They weren't smart about it and did that, and we destroyed those two Spanish armies. Okay. Alright, we'll go down to Damascus and Beirut, I guess. Agricultural revolution. Invest in a bigger army. Alright. Go back to Ireland. Hey Munster, guess what's happening to you now? I mean, I don't want to annex you because I'm not really trying to start a war with England or anything like that. But I am going to make you bend the knee. Oh, Cornwall's getting involved again now, too. Alright, and you're going to become our ally. Alright, Army of Arabia, get on the ships. And then land in Cornwall. Alright, fleet, come back down to the Mediterranean. Alright, Munster, you're being called to arms now. You're getting involved in this war a third time, but this time on the opposite side. No, you're not getting a peace offer this time. You're not getting a white peace this time, Cornwall. Ooh, cultural assimilation in Ibram. Cool. Alright, we've got another good harvest. Let's invest that money. Let's go ahead and build a college in Van. Karabag, Mergen, Meriti. Alright, they took Mus. Great. And now they've moved down to Aleppo. Okay, we're gonna double team them in Aleppo then. Oh, we've taken... Oh, and we destroyed them. That was quick. Have their armies gotten of lower quality? Okay. Army of Africa, you're gonna go reclaim Mus. And, Army of Persia... We're gonna go to Van. Alright, we occupy Cornwall. Good. Ah, they brought another good-sized army back to Greece. Okay, well, go deal with the small army in Janina. And then go down to Athens. Navy, you're coming back to Land's End. Cornwall, guess who's our newest vassal? Alright, let's get a college in Mogadishu and in Majertine. Make sure we've got our people nice and educated. We don't want peasants, we want proletariats. Alright. Army of Arabia, get back on the boats. And then you're going to go invade Brittany. Okay, Cornwall, we're going to become allies now. Alright, fleet, you're going to come back down through the Mediterranean. You're going to put into port in Alexandria. Oh, they've got small armies in Sirte and Diamantina. Great. Oh, and Sidon. Great. Alright, I've reclaimed Mus. Excellent. Alright, you're going to Van. And they reclaimed Albania. Great. Alright, and then you guys are going together to deal with the army in Emirati. Right, they're going to Trebizond. We'll chase them. Warriors do not read books, apparently. Well, we don't have time when we're defending ourselves like this so much, so yeah. Alright, we've got a new idea. Excellent. Alright, we beat them in Trebizond. Now we're gonna have to chase them to Sinope. Alright, what's our new idea? I mean, in the middle of the war like this, I'm kind of tempted to go with Grand Army. I don't think that ups how much we currently gain a month, though. You know what? I think in the middle of war is an excellent time for this. Let's grant our people a Bill of Rights. Yeah, let's go ahead and build a college in Ogaden, Cloud, Berbera, Ifat, and Harar. Libya still didn't get its missionary yet, right? Okay, well, let's send a missionary to Libya. Alright, so now we gotta chase them to Kastamon. And then back to Sinope. Alright, you're gonna go back up. You're gonna get a general. And then you're gonna go back up to Albania. Oh, and Cornwall, you're getting called into this now. Brittany, no, you're not getting a white piece. The only reason you're not my vassal already is because Cornwall was closer to where my army already was. Alright. As I was saying, Brittany, you are now becoming our vassal. Right, we beat them in Sinope again, chase them to Kastamon once more. Alright, let's get a college in Asut, Zelia, and Showa. As soon as we're done, once we don't have colleges to build anymore, we'll invest in military buildings. Alright, fleet, looks like you're fully repaired. You are, good. Go pick up the Army of Arabia from Brittany. Oh, they reclaimed Kozani. Oh, we had a battle in Judea that they lost, despite having a superior force. Against one of my still undermanned armies. Okay. Alright, we beat them in Kastamon again. Let's chase them to Sinope again. Let's get a college in Shirvan. We're about to have a naval battle in Land's End. Cool. Oh, a beautiful statue. Well, that was fun. Sell it. Alright, let's put them down in Arabia to deal with that Spanish army there. I mean, not in Arabia, in Cornwall. Alright, good job. Alright, we retook Albania. Let's go down to Kozani again. Alright, let's refocus into land tech. Let's get a college in Dagestan and Mazandaran. Alright, they took Surt. Oh well. How are we doing on replenishing over here? You're still at 8, you're up to 15 now. Good. Armenia is trying to retake Sidon for Syria. We appreciate that, Armenia. Your service is definitely appreciated. Alright, let's go attack them in Kastamon again. Alright, we retook Kozani. Alright, chase them to Sinope. Alright, chase them back to Kastamon again. Okay, now you are going back to Ireland to deal with that Spanish army there. Good job. And then you're getting back onto the ships. You know what? You're going to invade Navarra. How many more do we need to replenish all of our troops? 71,000 at the moment. Okay, let's get a college in Dashilut, Georgia, Melania, and Astrakhan, as well as the Kotra will be the last one. And there's still 25 provinces that don't have their town halls yet. Well, that's too bad. Alright, they retook Janina and they're attacking us in Kozani. Alright, well, let's see how that goes. Alright, we liberated Kastamon. Didn't mean to do that yet. Let's go attack them in Trebizond. Oh, we won the battle in Kozani. Well, in that case, let's chase them to Janina. Oh. In the midst of this 21-year war at this point, you want us to build a great palace. We will build a great palace. It will be built from the bones of Spaniards. Alright, let's go chase them to Albania. And then chase them back down to Janina. Alright, how many generals do we currently have? I have 3 generals, so that means 2 of my armies don't have one. Oh, I have 6 armies, sorry. Army of Africa. You get a general. Army of Arabia, you're not able to get one yet. Army of Syria, you get a general. Alright, Army of Arabia, as soon as you're done taking this piece of Navarra, you get a general. And we have quality wool. Cool. And we won another battle in Janina. Let's chase them back up to Albania. And they're going to Kozani. And now they're in Larissa. Austria, I know this is a long shot, but may we please move troops again across you? Not against you. Definitely not against you. We really don't have any desire to expand into your territory at all, so... The only reason we'd be fighting you again is if you attack us, so there we go. Thank you, though, so, let's go fight them in Larissa. See, we're just chasing our enemy through you. That's all we needed that for. Oh, and we're at war with Kazan again. Alright, let's get a town hall in Kartli, and Asa, Zhora, and Darnuba, and Fazugli, and I forgot I was actually going to start building military infrastructure instead. Oh well. Alright, let's chase them down to Janina, and we have a new ruler. Excellent. Alright, let's chase them back to Albania. Damn it. And I lost sight of this part of the war, and accidentally let them replenish. Okay, let's hit them again here in Sinope. Oh, we lost a battle in Laborde. Great. After having taken it. Okay. Cool. Alright, well, we're gonna stop in Poitou for a moment. And he's gonna get his general. Then he's gonna get back on the ships. And come down to Delta, I guess. You go chase them again. You chase them to Kastamon. What's this? I can westernize in the middle of the war. Really? Hell yeah. Alright. Let's refocus on stability then. I still have an artist? Yes, I do. Alright, let's get an army reformer. And there we go, and that is actually going to be it for today. Thank you for tuning in. This has been Europa Universalis 3, Defenders of Mecca, and I'm some guy you've never heard of.